Okay, everybody, we're going to have a wee look at enlargement now. I get a pen that works. So, enlargement. And in your notes, the first thing I want you to write down is what you need. You need to know one, the size of the enlargement. Now, this is often called the scale factor. Now, just notice, if you have a scale factor of 1/2, it's actually shrinking it, even though we still call it an enlargement. So don't be put off if it does shrink. We need to know, too, the centre of enlargement. Okay, so only 2 pieces of information. Now what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to turn in your wee booklets, and we'll do page 120, question 1, and we'll do page 122. So I'll do these with you. So first of all, object A, scale factor 2, centre 0, 0. So what that means, see, to get to this point, I go across 1 and up 1. Well, I'm going to do double that now. So I start here, I go across 2 and up 2. See, to get to this point, I would go across 2 and up 1. So I'm going to go across 4 and up 2. And you see, to get to this point, from here, I go across 2 and up 3. So I'm going to double that, go across 4 and up 6. And then you just join all them together. Okay. Now, the next one you're going to be looking at is this one here. I'll use a different coloured pen. The centre of enlargement is 3, 1. So I'm going to start counting from here. It's scale factor 2. So how did we get to A? Starting here, we go back 1. So I'm going to start here and go back 2. How did we get to this point? From here, back 1, up 2. So I'm going to double that, back 2 and up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then how do you get to this end point from the centre? Back 2. So you'll go start here and go back 4. And then you join them all up. Okay, and label that C. I should label the first one B. Now the next one we're going to do, so you're just counting the squares each time. So I'll just change the colour of the pen again. I'm starting at 2, 4. So 2, 4. I'm trying to get to this shape. So starting here, I go down 1 for this point. So I'm going to go down 2, 1, 2. It does get a bit of a mess. You have to kind of really concentrate on what you're doing. So starting here, I'm going down to this point. I go down 1, 2, 3. So I double it. I'm going down 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just join this up as I go along. Sometimes it gets so cluttered you can actually just cheat a wee bit. See the way I'm going across 1? I just go across 2. So you can cheat a wee bit. And that's the first one done. Just turn over the page and have a wee look at these few over the page. And I've got to show you different wee bits and pieces here. A to B. It's an enlargement. Okay. See the way it's double, like that side's 2, this one's 4. So it's enlargement of scale factor 2, because it's doubled. Now to find the centre of enlargement, I'm just going to go back to your wee notes. I'm going to give you this wee sentence. To find the centre of enlargement, that's a bit strange, when you are given two shapes, you first of all join together corresponding points with a long line. Now what on earth do I mean by that? Do you see the way this is the bottom left and that's the bottom left? Join them with a long line. See the way this is bottom right and that's bottom right? Join them with a long line. See the way that's top right and that's top right? Join with a long line. And you see where they meet? That's the centre of enlargement. So where these lines meet is the centre of enlargement. Okay, so, and you'll write up here, centre minus 6, 2. That was part A. Let's see part B. I'll use a different colour. A to C. Now this is going to get very cluttered. Can you see the top left and top left? Just join them up. And I say this will get to be a bit of a mess. A and C, top right and joining together. Okay, oh goodness. Bottom right and bottom right. Bottom left and bottom left. That is one mess, but it looks like they're all meeting there, doesn't it? So part B, you'll say enlargement. Oh, sorry. Enlargement of scale factor. How many times bigger is it? C is 3 times bigger than A. And the centre is minus 5, 0. Now these are pretty hard. Okay, another wee one. A to D. Right. A and D. Top right, join it with a big long line. Bottom right, sorry, top left and big long line. Bottom left and bottom left is the same. That's A and D. There's top right and top right of D, big long line. Bottom right and bottom right, I can just about see my E shape in there. Looks like they're crossing there. So part C, you'll say enlargement of scale factor. How many times bigger is D than C? That's going down 1, that's going down 4. So scale factor 4. Centre is where my finger is there. Minus 4, 3. Right. B to D. Oh, at least it's a different shape there. That helps a little bit. So if you can just about see B and D. So you join the corresponding points. See? B and D. Join the corresponding points. Now, I am struggling to see D. I think that's it there. And I've lost D again. But I think that's the centre. They all seem to be converging there. So it's enlargement of scale factor. Now what is it? B and D. B was 2 down and D's 4 down. So it's scale factor 2. And the centre's where my finger is, 0, 5.